several occasions where equipment or ore has been ordered using our knocker communication system with the incorrect tools. These incorrect tools have damaged the pipes, which now need to be repaired. If you want to make an order for ore or repair equipment, please use the correct knocker tool. I have put it out of view for the time being until both pipes have been repaired. Warden. Oil lamp. Okay. Let's hang on to that. Not close enough. There we go. Let's see. I'm checking in on the chat room here. MV says, by the way, Brent, I finally solved the pinwheel export puzzle in the village. I was so happy. I was too. I have to tell you, that was a very, very fun moment for me when all of that finally kind of came together. And I like the way that it sort of plays upon. I like how it plays upon things that you've already done in the game, and some of those things come full circle. Tralmaza is saying, yes, the skip is the minecart. Okay, well that's good to know. I kind of suspected that, but it's good to know. Industrial Mining Air Compressor Manual. Let's see if this has a devil in the... no devil in this one. I don't know if this is going to be necessary, but you know what? Let's hang on to it just in case. Let's leave no stone unturned. Okay, so we've got knocker pipes here, and we've got some knocker codes we can receive from the industrial center. We can receive from Brimcliff Mine. We can send a shipment to the dock. We can have a man entering the cage. The shipment to the dock has been useful so far, as has the receive from Brimcliff Mine. I suspect receiving from the industrial center is going to be that might be something that we're going to want to explore doing. Mining depth in fathoms. As I recall, I believe that the depth, the different levels of the mine start at 380 and then work down. I think 380, 400. Here we go. 380, 400, 420, 480. So that might be. Yeah, MV. I did solve it yesterday. We ended up getting through every single one of the 5 projector puzzles in the village, which was cool, which was very fun. All right, so let's see what happens if we tune this to 380 fathoms.
Finally. Please come this way. The doctor will see you now.
Well, it sounds like something has opened up, but I don't see anything. Have I missed something? All right, well, so that was one piece of the projector. We now have one part of the projector restored, so that's something, I guess. Let's see. Let's try. We don't have the valve wheel we need for that yet, so let's try. Can I reset this switch? No, so that's locked in at 380 fathoms. All right, let's get the knocker and let's try the. Let's try this right here. Yeah, always check the gold elements of the environment. The gold elements are always going to be key in solving the puzzles. I've said that a dozen times doing these live streams, and sometimes I even don't figure that out. Breaking the bottle, that was the key. And as soon as I saw that bottle again, I was like, okay, I've got to find a way to break this. My first thought was the stamping machine over in the cider house, and I was like, oh, that's not going to work. I went over there and discovered that just it wasn't going to fit in there. And then I was thinking about it, and suddenly it dawned on me. I'm like, oh, wait a second, that vice back in the export house. So that was cool. That was very fun. All right, receive from Industrial Center 1, 3, and 1.
Being asked to arrive 10 minutes early and still having to wait for 45 minutes.
All right, where is this? What do we got here? What do we got? Real, okay. Hold on a second. Put the knocker back down. Never know when you might need it again. I don't see any distinguishing marks. Let's hold on to this. Stick it up here. Okay,
The test results back. It's what we thought. The early stages of dementia. If we act now, there's a strong chance we can delay the onset of symptoms.
I'm listening to this audio. Hang on a
I'll be
second.
honest with you. Treatment is expensive, especially without the right kind of insurance. But with the right care, there's a strong chance of you having a relatively normal life in the short term. We have similar cases where patients
Dear Mr. Peterson, I am writing to notify you that your recent holiday request for May 1st has been refused due to Mr. Fletcher already being on holiday. An expansion of the mine tunnels is needed and it is required that you attend work on this day.
I'll be back shortly.
There's a reference to, I don't think it's not Sean V. His last name is obviously not Peterson, but there is a note in the village, I think it's from maybe Peterson's wife, talking about how happy she is that she's like talking to like Sean V's wife and saying how happy she is that he got the day off, that her husband wasn't able to get it off. She wasn't sure if he'd even tried. Could be same person. Black light bulb. Black light bulbs have come in handy a couple of times, and I suspect that one's going to come in handy right there. Name: Kenneth L. Requested item: three drill pieces for hard rock that was encountered at 380 fathoms. Reason: whilst digging one of the new tunnel systems, we encountered a darker, tougher rock. When we attempted to use our current drilling equipment on the rock, the drill heads bent and warped out of shape, rendering them unusable. We need stronger equipment that is more versatile if we are to continue searching effectively for new veins, as I cannot continue repairs this often. Evidence is very strong that past these rocks that a tin or copper vein may exist. Base. What does that say? In fathoms. F equals fathom. Central operation F380, F400, F420, F480. Let's get that black light bulb and see what, if anything, this reveals. .314, 1151, 1403. Just a second, folks. Let's take a picture of this. Might be handy information later. All right. And just because I am a stickler for thoroughness, I want to throw a regular bulb in that one too, just to see what happens. Yeah, nothing. All right. And just because I don't think we'll really need it again, we'll leave the black light bulb in there. All right, cool. Let's have a bit of a look around here. The hell is that thing? All right, we'll have to go exploring for that later. Okay, don't really see much here. Let's run over here real fast. What do we got? Note. Knockers in the depth. I don't like going down in the depths. Something just isn't normal about that place. It's not called the Devil's Lap for no reason. And I can tell you right now, there are things down there, things that don't want to be discovered. I've heard knockers down there, grumpy mine creatures that like to torment us when they feel like it. I've heard voices where no man goes, and I've seen wisps that try to guide you the wrong way. Mining ain't for the faint-hearted, Sean V. I'm wondering if the knockers he's referring to is there's folklore here in the States surrounding mining about Tommy knockers, and I don't know, they're supposed to be ghosts or spirits or something like in the mine. I wonder if the knockers we're talking about here are the same thing. All right. Who was asking earlier about how the lantern worked? I'm about to demonstrate it. This will be for the last time because I believe this is the last one that we'll be able to open. The mural that you see in the distance down there, same mural that is in the floor of the case right here, where what the mind thinks, the heart transmits. So Tralmaza, this is how it works. Oh, I'm hearing knocking. That must be the Tommy knockers. Or that's somebody banging on my front door. Could go either way, honestly. So anyway, with that inside, I'm going to just hit the right mouse button. And nothing's happening. I presume because I'm not close enough. Maybe because I'm not close enough to activate it. But in theory, that's all you got to do. So right now, the right mouse button is zooming in instead of activating it. So we'll see what happens. That's a serious piece of equipment right there. Look at that. Mine drill. Alrighty. So I see that there's a red ribbon over there. I'm going to have to try to get to that somehow or another. Painter's Journal 4. I got very confused at the art group today. I wanted to paint a picture based upon my experiences at Brimcliff Mine and Pinwheel, but my teacher told me that maybe I should try a different subject area. I hadn't painted anything to do with my Brimcliff Mine, or with Brimcliff Mine, and she showed a huge amount of disrespect toward me and my experiences. I lost friends in that mine. I lost a future family member. I will admit I shouldn't have lost my temper, but it upset me. I was asked if I would step outside and calm down. I feel much better now, and I must have painted that picture as it's hung up on my wall in my room. Battle McStruggle says, bought this game because of this stream, and probably won't play it because of this stream. What up, James? How you doing, man? Thanks to some timely help from some axe heads, I finally made it into Brimcliff Mine. All right, Tralmaza, here we go. Let's see if I'm close enough now. Yes, here we go. And now we're about to enter a whole new state of smooth. Welcome to the smooth room, where life is good. And so is the brandy, and the coffee, and the shoes, and the fireplace, and the tobacco, and the leather. Everything in the smooth room is all right. Even these books, beating in time to the beat of a whole different drummer. In the smooth room, you can forget all your troubles. You can forget how you've been getting ass raped by a secret entrance to a mine that's optional to completing the video game that you've been playing all week. That doesn't matter, because right now you're in a state of smooth. You taste that? That is the taste of the good life. It doesn't matter what's out there, what's beyond that door. None of that matters, because your grandfather clock is keeping time to the beat of awesome.
Hello?
Hiya, it's me.
Jim! Oh, it's so good to hear your voice. How are you?
I'm fine. Fine, but worried.
You don't need to be worried about us, love.
How is Dad doing?
It's just getting harder, Jim.
Mom?
I wish I could do more, but I can't. I don't think he even recognizes me anymore.
Oh, Mom.
Alright. So there's a few things I want to say here. Traumas, I'm on a horse. Press F to bring up and pull down lamp. Look at that! Look at that! This, after all this time, this poor bastard can finally put his hand down. Look at that. Oh, man. Alright, so that's all 5. And this should give us the last piece of the safe, which it does. And let me take that back to the case real quick. I love the smooth room. I got to tell you, the smooth room is my favorite thing ever. So we have a 6-digit code here, although I noticed that the first 2 of these numbers there's a different sheen on them.